Alrighty. We are here. Welcome to FNA World, here in the beautiful Asylum of Insanity. With our sponsors, Ravens Brew Cup. Alright. What's up? What is this? New storage limits starting April 19th, 2025. We are introducing a 100-hour storage limit on highlights and uploads. This limit does not apply to past broadcasts or clips. Less than 0.5% streamers exceed 100 hours. This account or this content accounts for 0.1% hours watched. Use the new video storage tracker below. Oh my! So I'm over my limit. I have 3,720 hours out of my 100 hours, bro. Well, I need to get a lot of those videos and clips and shit off anyway and re-edit those. So, I guess I'll be doing that today. Or this weekend, I should say. I do need to work on my video as well. Welcome in. Yeah, it's Friday morning. Schools got canceled. It snowed like a bitch last night. Didn't even realize it snowed and didn't think that we were going to have snow. Because guess what? Snow wasn't on the forecast. That's awesome, right? Actually, it is because I'm getting paid. But Colorado is the biggest bipolar state in the world, dude. I swear to God. Yeah, probably not in the world, but definitely in the United States. It is definitely bipolar state. And you could have all four seasons in one day, too, right here in this town. You could go down the street and have like a blanket of snow. On the other side of town, sunny and clear, warm. It's fucking weird, dude. This is literally bipolar state. Doesn't know what it wants to do, and it's got everything and it's just weird. Anyway, dude, I don't even know where to begin. What are we talking about last week? Actually, I think this one was earlier this week. I think we did a Monday morning podcast and posted it, talking about just new things. I do have a bunch of other shit to bring to light, whether it's true or not. Just it's questionable, and it's kind of it's kind of worrisome about how much of this I'm seeing, and it's just like, okay, now I'm starting to get worried. Say anything about it, I'm trying to stay away from it, but now it's like, what happens when stipulations hit and things go south, end up in a whole new light and nobody sees. We could have saw this coming, and that's where I'm at. I've been I'm not paying hard attention to it, but I do pay attention to the small details of things and try to get answers and quotas of what ifs and hows, and well, if this is the case, then how come I, or what can I do to go above to being this way, or and it's just, it doesn't make sense because everything in my world isn't the same as everybody else's, and it's starting to grow in not an eager pace, just because I've always been an eager pace, but I'm growing weary, really weary from the things that we have taught, learned, and developed over the last 60 years. For the last two generations leading up to mine to this point, it feels outnumbered. It feels like the younger generations are fucked 100%. No wonder why people don't want to do the things that they want to go do, because they see that the higher generations above, pretty much the borderline of mine, they screwed it all up. And that's kind of where I feel. I'm feeling like, okay, I was taught to do things yourself. You gotta strive to survive, but there's still that initial limitation of wanting to or sorry, wanting to stride for that extreme. And I've always been an extremist. That's something that kind of, hits in my generation. Is my generation, I'm the last of that generation of extremists, wanting to put, the bar higher, wanting to go further, than most people can go and show the limits that we're actually capable. That's part of my dream. That's what I want to do. But at the same time, I care for one another. I care too much because I was soft. I was sheltered and softened as a kid that, everything that I wanted to do, ride dirt bikes, go off jumps, jump off of rooftops, jump off of, whatever. Um, I was always degraded, not supported, right? In a way, okay, I could understand the degradedness. I could understand the shelteredness because of the safety precautions. And yeah, okay, a lot of those people above me who were extremists and dumbfounded are literally dumbfounded. Like they let things hit them in the head too much. And, they're not bright up in the head. I took things to the books, learned things, took things in consideration. Then I tried to take things and learning myself. That's where every time I try to do things myself to portray out in the real world, figure out my spot in the world, I get shot down every single time. So it's really annoying. It's unfathomably annoying. Now I understand why we're in this predicament right now. Why nobody wants to talk politics. Nobody wants to fucking work. Nobody wants to give in to this shit. They want to just sit on their phones and watch all this crap unfold because it's literally chaos and it's an entertainment box. And I'm going to tell you something about chaos. See, it's like gravity. It needs is a little push. Joker said it best. Heath Ledger will always forever be my number one favorite of all time. Playing that role, for doing that role, for saying those almost insanely idealistic values that actually ring true to our nature, not the comic nature. Really rings. And it's pretty upstanding and truthful if you actually know how to dig deep into it. So, rest in peace. Hopefully your name will live on in the history books as one of the greatest ever, like Shakespeare. Dude, he was an amazing actor. Heath Ledger is probably my number one all-time favorite actor of all time. Keanu Reeves is probably like my number 5 out of that list. That's how much I fucking adore and love, praise Heath Ledger. A Knight's Tale, absolutely one of my all-time favorites. And the guy that played with in A Knight's Tale with him, actually both of them. Shit, what the hell is his name? The guy who plays Vision. That guy. I fucking love that guy. I love that guy. Greatest comedian. And he's not even a comedian. He's full-heartedly in your face. That's what I like about it. He's out truth and facts. He just talks about how asinine it is and ridiculous. And it's just, that's what it is. That's my nature. And my nature is to extort and to bring value of actual nature, human nature, physical and spiritual. Doesn't matter. Because yeah, okay. I do believe spirituality. Do I believe in God? No. But do I shun the fact that he doesn't exist? No, I don't shun the fact that maybe he does exist. You know, I'm writing a book about this. I'm writing a book about basic theories to beliefs to how we actually interact as we do here on Earth, in the physical realm. Because technically, I mean, the world is a bubble, you guys. Okay, it's not flat. Quit with this fucking flat Earth shit. It's a bubble. We are a bubble floating in space. But that bubble could be, you know, the physical realm that's being distorted between the spiritual realm. And that's what the black holes are, or something. It just doesn't matter what the fucking theories are. There's different vast amount of theories. Live in the now, live in the present, live in the fucking, live for the future, you know? And to be honest, if you're gonna be honest, religious or not, all religion has the same basic value that literally speaks from the heart, saying, understand your surroundings, understand people around you, have feeling and have sympathy, think before acting, know before judging, and do unto others as they would do unto you. Because if you go out and just act like a fool, then you're gonna be treated just like a fool. And that, my friends, is the fucking true absolution nature of the Bible. To show you how fucking idiotic the human race can be by word of mouth. So, I might be doing some of these, I don't know, inaugurations of maybe kind of dissecting, you know, stupid values that we think are so great, but they're so dumb. Like, I understand having religion, needing religion, getting out of your wacky, you know, toxic family traits just to release yourself and, you know, try to in tune with what's right. But other people use it as a fucking excuse. As, oh, no, I went to church today, so all my sins are forgiven. But I can go out and do them all over again. Like, dude, are you dumb? If God was there, he'd fucking kick you off like a little flea bag and take you right back to hell, you know? If you want to look at it that way, then you're fucking wrong. So that's how I look at it. So if I look at it as if I was God watching all of you motherfucking being stupid like this, I would never fucking back up the kingdom of heaven. You guys are all trapped in this bubble, and you're just gonna circulate each other until somebody finally steps up and be like, hey, you know, this is not right, and y'all are doing it wrong, and you're believing in it wrong, and you're trusting in it in the wrong ways because you are taking it selfishly, arrogantly, and then you're trying to pursue others to do the same thing for your belief, but you don't even believe. And it's just like, okay, well, if you really want to think about it, regardless of what the Bible says, regardless of history, even though we all know that history is war over and over and over again, over what? Religion. Why would you want to continue fighting a war that goes on for centuries beyond centuries that literally has and impacts no meaning? Want to believe in demons? Well, look in the mirror. Demon is, or could be, a figment of imagination. It could just be the anger that you build up inside from the stresses and the hormones mixed in with unknowing what it is to know. There are stipulations that people take too far, and it brings out chaos, absolute chaos. So, food for thought. Think before judging, and you know, always find information before rationalizing and compromise. Okay. Now, granted, again, I'm going to state this again, as I have to state this every time. Damn, I got a fucking hair in my eye. Hold on. Um, I understand I might lose people. I understand that I come across maybe a little too harshly. Maybe you know, I might overspeak some things that I don't really truly mean to target. But I do apologize. I am not trying. No, actually, I take this back. What am I trying? I'm trying to reason with people before they decide um, what the actual value of what's right is. So basically, I grew up as a kid, sheltered, thinking I was gay because I was called Brenda, because I had buck teeth, because I looked like a dweeb, and a bunch of other shit. Like my nickname was Brenda, Penis Head, um, Twig, because I was so small and skinny. Now, I know a lot of other kids who were also really small, even smaller than me and skinnier than me. It's a bone deficiency because of calcium, and I didn't understand that. So I was on a lot of drugs because I started getting angry because I didn't know why I was being bullied. All from third grade all the way up to eighth. And it led to me getting kicked out of school entirely in eighth grade. And it really upset me and confused me. And then really, like I was too much of a kid wanting to play and enjoy that I took it to a different level of understanding, thinking that, oh, this is okay. But there was a lot of shit that I went through. And it fucking permafried my head and my way of thought and my way of training for learning because of how fucked up shit happened to me. And it's not just from school. I got it at home too. So, wanting to have a life, wanting to pursue into the next day, as we do every single day, as we are told to as kids, because we're kids and we're forced to. But do you understand the situations that you learn after you hit high school and you figure out, oh, I was a mistake? Oh, you never wanted me to begin with? Oh, I'm just a nuisance? And yet, what is America almost relied on? Making babies and soldiers. So all of this is just for war. Everything has always been for war, but the Bible says against it. So we go to war constantly for decades, centuries, eons, and yet the Bible still says, "Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt love thy neighbor." Oh, well, that also means neighboring countries, not just your neighbor. It means neighboring countries as well. And that means everybody. Everybody's a brother and sister on this planet. We all are the same. Oh my God, we're the same as God's face. We are one with God. But yet we fight and bicker and complain and fucking steal from each other all the fucking time. That's not fucking being one with God. That's not being complacent. That's not being humble. So where the fuck does religion play into that? At all. That's what I'm saying. This is a lie. We're living a lie. It's not a joke. And it's definitely 100% not a fucking simulation, all right? We are alive. We are living creatures. We are here presently, physically, emotionally. We're here. You don't want to know what we are, though? And this is gonna blow your mind. We're all demons trying to raise our goodness to become back into the kingdom. We are the stepping stone, the very last kingdom of resurrection, as you want to say. Think of it as a cog piece rotating a machine that, how would I describe this other than like a water wheel? Basically, okay, so you have a water wheel, right? That rotates. Just think of this. Now, that water wheel is the elevator that lifts up into God's kingdom. The ladder, the stairs, the stairway to heaven. Okay, let's think about this. Water wheel is the stairway to heaven. We are the cog that goes into the rod that spins around the rod, because the rod's the bridge, right? The rod's the bridge. So you have the bridge, which when you die, leading to the stairway of heaven for those who are allowed to go over the bridge, right? So just think about that. You're the cog. Yes, we are the cog. We are the pussies right here. This is us. This is us. This is God's. All right? Just think of this analogy. Just think of it. We are in a machine. And as we die, we are judged through the bridge to reach to the stairway of heaven. But if we fail, we have to be reborn over and over, over, over. Get it? We're just fucking filtered souls. That's all we are. We are filtered souls here on this physical world, trying to better ourselves once again for already being denied to be able to try to be in heaven. But some people, as they will, forever, constantly, still, never changing because of the type of soul they are called demons. But they're not demons, they're just uneducated souls that act like little children throwing temper tantrums because they don't get their way. And that's exactly how I feel. That's how I feel. You really want to get technical, if you really want to be fucking like distinctive. You really want to be distinctive and dissect the Bible to how we live here on humanity and look at history and the two ties that ties between. Oh my God, dude, the fucking dots just connected. I'm just saying I can't be the only one that looked like that. But that does make sense. Holy fuck, does that make sense? And that's even if you can tap into that spiritual energy. Most people can't tap into that spiritual energy. Almost most people don't even think it exists because they can't tap into that spiritual energy. But I do. I do know it exists. But do I believe that it exists in the way that we promote it? Everybody else believes to exist, but yet can't tap into that energy? No, I don't. And I'm not gonna. Because I'm not gonna fall into your fucking schemes of I have found my religion, but they tell me to do this and I have to follow these rules, but it's still worth it. Really? Is it still worth it? What is the worth it? What is the benefit of being in a religion that you can't learn from yourself being around loved ones? But yet, people take excuses because, oh, it's part of my religion. I have to leave home. I have to leave work early to go home and do my ceremony. It's part of my religion. Really? You're just going to stop doing your job and just, oh, fuck off because your religion allows it? Well, then everybody else wants to sign up. Okay, well, then why don't we just shut down for the day? That's fine. We need to shut down for the day. Everybody needs to shut down for the day. But we don't have to shut down big projects that keep and sustain things that have to be maintained, there are people that are willing to take over, you know, but we need to teach them how to take over correctly and not just be like, hey, we're just going to fire all these guys because they're bad and hire new ones. And these new ones haven't been trained yet and they don't know what the fuck they're doing, but we need new young people regardless. So they're there now. Teach them. And then they don't teach them. And then you have what you're seeing right now with planes just falling out of the fucking sky, arguments with, crazy fucking flight attendants, or people arguing over stupid shit that can be resolved in 2 seconds, and then taking the matter together and then solved instantly without having any more problems. But people gotta fucking hit these boundaries and these little walls and obstacles. Be like, oh no, 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 can't do it. It's this guy's fault. It's on this guy because it's not mine. I'm not taking the fall for this. I'm not gonna be responsible for that. No, I'm not gonna do it. So fuck, I'm done. I'll wait till that guy comes back. That's how it's getting. That's what it's becoming. In fact, it's already fucking here. We are doomed. And people are seeing it. It's just a matter of time. It really is. It's a matter of time. So, I don't know. I want to believe in things. I want to pertain in things. There's stuff that I still wanted to pursue in life. Now I'm starting to find out that it's not worth it. And even, with this scare tactic of World War III and all these nukes and fucking Putin and Ukraine going on with China and fucking Korea, and they're pushing, it's chaos. I don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. We don't want to sit here and think about it. We don't want to sit here and talk about it. We don't want to fucking even bring it up because it's not humane. Well, guess what? If what is happening in Ukraine happens here, can you imagine those people over in Ukraine all of a sudden just getting lit up for no fucking reason? Did you see the missiles that hit in the fucking streets and the roads in that one hotel or apartment building? It was an apartment building. That was the beginning. Could you imagine that happening here? Because I can. And that scares the shit out of me. People are like, oh, it's never going to be able to hit America. America is just full of complete defenses. Really? We're not 100% people. And if they were to hit something, as everybody is now feared that they're going to hit this grid, and fucking, if this grid goes out and that's it, we're done. No more internet, no more fucking power, no more water. Everything just goes back to the fucking Stone Age pretty much if we get our power grid. And like, it's all being talked about all over the social media. And Trump even said it, and everybody else is saying is like, okay, this is a problem. This is a problem, and I'm scared, and it's scaring everybody else. And it's like, okay, what can we do? But at the same time, it's not about what can we do, because we can't do shit. We're not the ones in power to fucking do anything. But you know what we can do is already stop promoting, stop fucking helping, stop supporting the fucking chaos by creating our own indifferent chaos of protest, a silent protest. The silent protest will fucking show everybody around, especially America, but I think everybody in the world. If America went silent, no more going to work, no more giving a fuck about bills and taxes and anything, everybody stop, the world would wake the fuck up. And I'm saying this truthfully and wholeheartedly, not joking. This needs to fucking happen. I've been saying it for fucking 10 years straight since I got my goddamn job in the grocery industry and found out all the damn secrets and all the fucking bullshit. Trust me, it is not good. It is not all fun and games. They put on a fucking fake smile just to get you to look the other way. Granted, there's some things that we do that I still enjoy. I do like going to work. I like getting out of the house. But my jobs are so filthy that I have not enjoyed a single fucking ounce of my jobs. Even though I love the jobs, I just can't enjoy the environment. It's like freedom and cool relief and your headphones on, you're like chilling, dancing, maybe a little, grooving, and then as soon as you walk in those fucking doors, dude, it's boom, straight face. Serious time. I gotta act like a fucking, you know, I don't want to be here because it just saps the fucking life out of you. And it's just the belittlement, the fucking belittlement, the slavery, which it's not, it is slavery. Okay, but it's slavery with extra steps. It's not true slavery. They're not whipping you. They're not slashing you and blah, blah, blah. But they are overworking. And then they're taking your pay because they're not going to overpay you. So it's like, I'm not getting paid for what I'm doing. And I'm underpaid. I've been underpaid many, many, many years. Ever since I worked my very first fucking job. Nope, sorry, second job. Because my first job was carpet laying. And I was actually paid well on that job. I should have stuck with that job. That was probably the best job I ever had. But it was killing my back and knees. Really could not carry carpet. Carpet was not easy to carry. That shit is heavy as fuck and ruining my shoulder. It destroyed my shoulder. I worked there for 6 months. No, a year and 6 months? No, I worked there for 6 months and then I had a 3-month break and then I went back for another 3 or 4 months. But still, there was stipulations with that job, but I loved that job. It was a fun job. I had a great boss, great fucking learning experience. That's really what that was. But the second job, Sonic, working at fast food, oh my God, nope. The stories I heard, nope. Did I have fun at that job? Damn straight I had fun at that job. I was in high school, just out of high school. I was, balling with the high school kids, giving them all fucking crawler burgers and free fucking fries and free tots. I was giving them slushies. We had slushy wars outside in the fucking parking lot. Got in trouble for it, but hey, we had fun. Did we waste a whole lot? No, we didn't waste a whole lot. We still made fucking bank off that shit, man. We had that shit popping. That Sonic was lit every single night that I worked there. It was popping. It was awesome. That was a great job. Except for what I found out with the managers, because they were trying to make me manager, and I refused them. Why didn't you? Because I don't want that responsibility. And then I found out that one of the managers was stealing money. Another manager was doing something disgusting. I can't remember what the fuck it was, because there was another girl that came and transferred from another store. And the other store, she was telling me they would piss on the fucking grill to clean it at night, late at night. They wouldn't clean it with chemicals. They pissed on it and cleaned it with the piss. And that's how they cleaned it. And then used it the next day. Like, dude, what? Yeah. And she said that she literally watched them do it. Like, had to walk out of that Carl's Jr. and was gone. Well, that's Carl's Jr. I don't ever go to Carl's Jr. So know that fast food is not healthy. And it's not even sanitary. Not even by a long shot. Okay? There is absolutely no way that any fast food restaurant is fucking 100% sanitary. Nope. No. I worked in way too many. Popeye, Sonic. Been in McDonald's many times, but I didn't work there. But I did work there one day, and then I quit. Yeah, I forgot. I cleaned their fucking vents. Oh my God, dude. Popeyes and fucking McDonald's. Their vents were disgusting. Disgusting. And then somebody at fucking Popeyes exploded the bathroom and I walked out. I was like, no, you can't get me. I'm not paid enough for this shit. I can't even support my fucking place of living. And I'm doing this. I'll get a better job. No, I'm done. So that's another reason why these kids don't want to work. Well, that's why everybody's done and fed up, and I'm fed up. I've been fed up. I see this shit and I'm like, no, what? Huh? I'm questioning it as if they're joking, and then they're not joking. I'm like, this should be illegal. This should seriously be illegal. Like doing the job isn't the illegal part, but how they treat you and pay you and basically fuck you in the ass is like, dude, the managers just stand around and do absolutely fucking dog shit. They sit in their fucking offices, probably smoking joints, doing absolute dog shit, and they just fucking manage us around. If that's being a manager, I should have been a fucking manager long ago. I thought there was more higher priorities to fucking get to, but no, no, God, no. Every fucking manager I see is like, oh, I'm just gonna sit here on my ass and order these assholes to fucking do all the cleaning. I don't have to do anything. I'm the boss now. Wait a minute. If managers are acting like that, just think of what CEOs are acting. Just see what the Senate is acting. Just see what the president is acting. Motherfuckers out golfing right now. While Michigan just had a huge pipe burst and flood the entire southern part of Detroit and fucking iced it over. So they're a flood. They're a frozen fucking river right now, or a frozen lake. So it's crazy. It's crazy that everybody in this whole nation think that they have power and think that they're doing shit when they're really fucking not. They're sitting there doing absolutely nothing, doing a line of coke and having a thumb up their ass. And it's like, bro, what are we doing? Why am I working for a fucking nation who's basically just fucking off, spending our fucking tax dollars and our money while not paying us? Oh, there's a word for that: slavery. Just saying. So I understand. I understand, but I do enjoy some of these jobs. I've enjoyed my game testing job. I enjoy finding bugs, reporting bugs, and writing bugs up, and that shit was fun to me. Yeah, my ass hurt because I had to sit on my ass all fucking for 8 hours, but sometimes 16 hours. But I loved it. I got to play new games I hadn't played yet. I got to fucking test games. It was so fucking awesome. You have no idea working for Microsoft how cool it was, how much of a pleasure it was. And then they sit there and ridicule you every single morning. Don't talk about here. Whatever you see in here, you don't ever talk about it. No matter what. If it's 10 years from now, you don't ever talk about it. We don't talk about it, whatever. Talk about it, whatever. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ. They even threaten us. If you talk about it, we have to fire you. You won't even get a job at McDonald's. That's right. You're never going to work at McDonald's ever again. Holy fucking shit. McDonald's doesn't even pay you enough to fucking get you on your own. So you're basically saying, you're killing me. That's exactly what the fucking threat was. I say about this stuff and I get fucking written up for it, and I'm basically dead. You're killing me. I can't get a house by myself. I can't have anything, another fucking job. I can't fend for myself. So what the fuck do I have? I have nothing except for the streets and the concrete. That's exactly the way that they promote it. That's the way they confront it. It's like, dude, wow, this is a business, a multi-million dollar business, billion dollar business by mind you, wow, I can't even speak. Mind you, I'll just leave it with that. But yes, they threaten the fuck out of us when we sit there in those labs and we get our content to test. Just before before we even got it, we get up in the labs. That's the first thing that they announce is, you know, this is an agreement. You do not speak about anything. You do not speak about it. Do not speak about it. We'll kill you. Like, bro, fuck off. I went and actually I transferred to Sony. My very last project was under Sony's contract, and I really enjoyed that a lot more. And that was way better. That was so much smoother. They didn't fucking threaten me, but I still had to sign a waiver and be like, don't speak about what you see here, as this is a new project. It's not out yet. And I said, oh, that's fine. I'm not going to speak about it. I'm not going to go tell my friends, be like, oh, hey, I'm playing the new Assassin's Creed, or hey, I'm playing this, or hey, I'm playing Batman. Whatever. Shit's out. What the fuck? People are just dumb. Okay? People are dumb. But I understand. You don't speak about the shit that you're fucking working on that isn't out yet. You don't release that information. Okay? Because that's against the developer. And it's like, dude, I don't want to hurt the developer. I don't want to hurt these people. I love these people. Why do you think I'm working here? I'm working here because I love my job. I'm not going to cause any harm to my job. If I like what I'm doing, I'm not going to fucking harm it. That's stupid. Why would I sabotage my fucking life like that? Like, that's just idiotic. But if you look around and look at every other fucking business out there right now, it's literally the same shit. It's idiotic because they're doing that. They're sabotaging themselves. They're fucking hurting their goddamn own businesses of the way they act and want shit. And it's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck is this? How do you still have this business flourishing when everybody knows it's a bullshit fucking organization? Let's just say Walmart for a chance. Walmart is the biggest scam of them all, and yet we have the biggest amount of people here in America who shop at Walmart. And I'm sorry to say it, but it's all the trailer trash poor fucks who can't afford jack shit, who don't understand because they're uneducated. Walmart is Wally World for the uneducated. And I fucking hate to say it, but it is true. Now, Wally World, I used to fucking shop there too. I'm not saying nobody ever has not shopped at Walmart and everybody's an idiot. Everybody is an idiot, even myself. I'm acknowledging I'm an idiot to a point. But get this, okay? Walmart has had so many different allegations, conspiracies, and lawsuits. Now, those lawsuits is what sticks, okay? The lawsuits actually hit Public Nation. The other two are just thoughts and opinions and hypotheses. They're not true facts, right? But the lawsuits say differently. Now, regardless if they win or lose, it's still a lawsuit that was filed against them, all right? What made the theory, or what made the audacity of making this lawsuit in the first place? It had to be somewhat true. Maybe, just like Microsoft, they just pay off enough fucking money to the lawyers saying, it is true, but we want you to hush it up, squash it, and put this under the rug so that we can still continue business, because we are funding a huge billion-dollar business. Can you understand the nature of that right there? Look at Hollywood. Look what fucking happened just to Hollywood and the music industry. It only took one guy, one rapper in the music industry to unfollow everybody out of fucking Hollywood. One guy who is connected to it all. And yet you don't think that he's also connected to these CEOs? Dude, look at the CEO of the insurance company who got fucking murdered. And then they came forward saying, yeah, he was scandaling people. It's true. Dude, mind boggle. Open up your fucking eyes and just think for yourselves. That's all I want people to do. I want people to stand up for themselves and start doing what America was fucking made for. The people. We the people stand up. We the people free. We the people of the brave. And fight and charge our government. It is not illegal. It is not illegal. And actually, 100%, I'm okay with the way that Trump pardoned those people who stormed the Capitol, because it's not illegal. Now, the way and the manner that they did was, but I would have pardoned them anyway, because Why? Because people don't understand. Again, they're uneducated. That's plain and simple. They hear the words, hey, we have the right to do so, but they don't know how to do so. They just hear that, oh, I have the right to do so. Boom, I'm on it. And that's it. They're like the Energizer Bunny. They don't give a fuck about the other side of the bubble. They just see the one side and do it. And that's where people are failing. Because, again, uneducated, because we don't learn about this shit in our schools. We don't learn about this shit until it's too fucking late. And then we learn about it and we're like, oh, well, I still have to pay my 25 fucking years in jail or prison until I get out, and then I understand it. What the fuck is the point of that? There's certain stipulations that need to be changed throughout everything. And I think the human race could be saved if we the people start taking action, start actually being humble and taking action for the right causes. Stand up. Stand up. Doesn't mean arm up. It doesn't mean go off on a fucking rampage. And it sure as hell doesn't involve anything revolving around death or killing, because obviously that'd be the fucking opposite. And it would be deceitful. And it would be against everything I'm trying to say. So I'm just saying, don't take this as a fucking monologue or acknowledgement that you need to start thinking here. That's it. We can change, man. America can change for the best. Not letting the president do it, because the president can't fucking do it, and he ain't gonna do it. He says he's gonna do it. He's doing certain things, but we the people can still do other things on top of what the president's doing. So sure, the president changes the things that are happening in the Senate. Well, we can change the outside of that. Take down the corporations that are fucking terrible. Take down the corporations or the not tyrannous, well, I don't want to say government officials, more like going to the board meetings, the city board meetings, and actually putting in a fight to stop what we teach to our children, stop feeding lies and bullshit to our economy, and start actually figuring out the absolution, the absolutions to our problems. One of them are roadways. We can use solar. I just found this out. Check this out. Let me switch this. I need to show some. This was crazy. I fucking knew I saw this on it wasn't TikTok but Instagram, and I thought this was over in Sweden or Japan. I thought this was out of our reach, and then I found out this is a trend, and this could actually be a real fucking thing if they weren't so hung up on capitalism. All right, and this is my issue about it. Hold on, let me bring go on Google right now. Oh, okay. So we have energybillcruncher.com. We have myconsumeraffairs.com, energysage.com. All of these projects are saying solar panel. Solar panel. Kits and bundles, DIY. Now, this isn't just solar panels for your house. This is motherfucking roadways. Solar panel roadways. No more ice on the road. No more fucking having to have bad potholes and shit. You wouldn't need to replace, the fucking tar and asphalt. I mean, yeah, you wouldn't have construction in your way either. you would still have construction workers because they could be working on different projects. No more roadway projects. God, could you believe that? I mean, besides installing a new road or a fucking new bridge or widening it out, but other than that, there's really no fucking need for roadway projects anymore if we were to change to solar wave power. That's fucking amazing. I thought that was genius. And I was thinking that way because I was literally, because I live here in the Rocky Mountains and it's like fucking, dude, when it snows and then it fucking freezes, like flash freeze, and it's all ice and chunks of ice all over the place. And it's a hassle. And then they pop tires, people fucking get in accidents constantly. It's a madhouse. But guess what? You have solar panel fucking roadways, never have to deal with fucking blocked roads ever again. No more school closures, no more fucking, no more. And it wouldn't be like today. Today we have a school day. We have a snow day because, or school closures because of the snow day. And the roads are terrible right now. Super icy, super covered in snow. You can't see shit. And this would solve the problem. So let's go to solar panel energy. I don't know if this is, no, this is the, that's for house. That's for houses. But check this out. Let me bring up YouTube. I think this is genius.
Thing is some sort of thing? Yeah.
Okay, so check this out.
Are they?
They're solar freaking roadways. What do they want from me? Well, they're solar freaking roadway. Okay, so actually this time, what is it? It's technology that replaces all roadways, parking lots, sidewalks, driveways, tarmacs, bike paths, and outdoor recreation surfaces with solar panels. And not just lifeless, boring solar panels, smart, microprocessing, interlocking, hexagonal solar units. No more useless asphalt and concrete just sitting there baking in the sun, needing to be repaved and filling with potholes that ruin your axle alignment on your sweet ride, bro. These are intelligent solar panels. Replace a panel at a time if damaged or malfunctioning. They're covered with a new tempered glass material that has been designed and tested to meet all impact, load, and traction requirements. Oh, and did I mention that they're also solar panels? They generate electricity, they generate capital, they pay for themselves, and they keep paying more because we're not gonna run out of sun for like 15 billion years. That lowers the cost of energy, unlike those bills in the mail that keep going up, and it's clean energy. Everyone can theoretically drive an electric car with no pollution and a minimal carbon footprint. Can you imagine how good our cities would smell? How much healthier we'd all be? Excuse me, young man, am I being led to believe that this thing is some sort of thing? Yes, it's a thing. A real thing. And clean energy is only its primary function. Grab a notepad because this is where it gets interesting. For those in the north, the panels use energy they collect to power elements to keep the surface temperature a few degrees above freezing. They're heated. No more ice and snow on roads causing traffic delays, accidents, and injury. No more shoveling your driveway and sidewalk. No salt corroding your car or wasting tax money on snow removal. And you can ride your bike or drive your motorcycle all year round. Whoa! Whoa! Every panel has a series of LED lights on the circuit board that can be programmed to make landscape designs, warning signs, parking lot configurations, whatever. These roads never...
Now, see, hold on. Again, I've seen this. I've seen this, what, maybe 3 years ago. When was this out? 10 years ago, this was published. 10 years ago. Holy shit. Do you realize that this theory and this thought and this video has been up for 10 fucking years and we're still not there? Why are we not there? How are we not there? You know where they are? In Japan, Switzerland. They're because it's such a high experiment, or high paying experiment, that it's going to cost millions of dollars or whatever. Technically, okay, it's going to cost a lot because of the situation with the technology that goes into it. Okay, I could see that being costly. But could you imagine how much you could save from having to pay for repaving roads? So it would almost balance each other out. If you stopped paving roads, saved, for a little bit, and I guess let the roads go to shit as they're doing, because that's what it seems like. It seems like they're just letting the roads go to shit. We're not taking care of it. We just don't care anymore. And then all of a sudden, you start producing these, I could understand, you know, you'd have to save up some money to be able to do that. But, bro, solar panel fucking roadways. Do you imagine? Do you fucking imagine? This shit right here is just, it's insane. It's insane. I would like, I don't know. I'd love to fucking go more driving. You know what I mean?
Ever have to have lanes repainted, just reprogrammed to whatever we choose or whatever works
LED
best.
lights.
Imagine a highway road lighting up ahead of you. How much safer it would be to drive at night. There'd be improved visibility for pilots landing on solar landing strips. Imagine walking onto a solar recreation court and choosing a sports configuration. Want to play basketball? Cool. Kids want to play hopscotch and foursquare? Awesome. Ball hockey? Done. And with LED lights under your feet, it's gonna look like freaking Tron out there. But real, because this is the real world. Whoa. But these panels are also pressure sensitive, so they can detect when large debris like branches or boulders have fallen onto the road, or if an animal is crossing. It can warn drivers with LED text to slow down for an obstruction. I'm very, environmentally conscious. Good, because solar roadways use as much recycled material in their production as possible. Plus, the roadways have 2 channels that form what's called a cable corridor that runs concurrently with the roadways themselves. One part houses electrical cables, meaning power lines, data lines, fiber optics, and high-speed internet, which replaces the need for telephone poles and hanging wires that can be damaged during storms, causing power outages, or become extremely dangerous if severed either as fallen live wires or buried cables. The other channel captures and filters storm water and melted snow, moving them either to a treatment facility or treating them on site, greatly decreasing the amount of pollution that enters our soil, lakes, rivers, and oceans. I'm kinda broke, bruh. Yeah, no kidding. The economy is in the toilet. Do you realize how many thousands of jobs this could create and sustain? Talk about a hypodermic adrenaline shot to the heart of the manufacturing and infrastructure sector. And it pays for itself. They're solar freaking roadways. I have concerns about the future. Is this thing even possible? I told you, yes. Solar roadway technology was invented by engineering couple Julie and Scott Broussard in 2006. 2 of the sweetest people in the world who met when they were 3 and 4 years old. Listen to these 2.
Hi, we're Scott and Julie Broussard, inventors of solar roadways.
We met in the 1960s when we were 3 and 4 years old.
These wonderful, intelligent people want to begin manufacturing a technology that can power the future of the whole freaking planet. They were awarded a contract from the Federal Highway Administration to build 2 prototypes, which are now complete. They're too humble and wonderful to yell at you over the internet, so I'm gonna do it. You need to know about this technology. You need to get behind it. You need to share it with everyone you know, because this is actually happening. Whoa!
Yeah, pretty similar.
For the first time in human history, we have the technology.
Fucking crazy. Freaking solar freaking road. Awesome new development. I think that'd be a step in the future. You know, we're too caught up in this flying cars act and futuristic shit, and it's just like, no, that's futuristic. Focus on small things first before we get to the bigger things, you know? Roadways, helping out the community more. That's what we need. Maybe even better fucking housing products. You know, better insulation, better fucking. We need better shit. We're just stupid, and it's not better shit. It's more like, okay, we know where we're building, we know how we're building it, but we're not taking the fucking precautions, or the cautions of what ifs. Well, if you're gonna put your house, say here, right where I'm at, where we have huge fucking windstorms. I mean, dude, we have insane amount of windstorms. We do get tornadoes here and there. We do not have them all the time. It is very, very rare that we get a fucking tornado. However, 2 years ago, we had 8 fucking tornadoes between here and Denver. It has never, ever been recorded that many at once, ever. And it's just like how much is changing that we're now fearing in the danger zone that we don't think that we're in. And you think these people have fucking tornado insurance? No. They don't have no fucking tornado insurance. What the fuck is tornado insurance? Even with the fire insurance, most people who's lost their homes in the fires here, they don't really get a whole lot back. Fire insurance. It's ridiculous. Unless, you know, you're super rich, whatever. But still, that's how? You know, how do we know that we're living in these conditions and building this way, and yet we're still falling into these schemes and these scams that if something were to happen, we're not covered, or we're not, we're supposed to rely on ourselves. It's like, well, we're within city right or limits, for one. Two, we've already taken a lot of our fucking rights away for property. So what the fuck else are we supposed to do? This is bullshit. That's why prices go up. That's why all this shit keeps just making things worse. And then you have people finally hitting the fucking stress levels of, okay, I can't live here no more. This is just too ridiculous. You tell me. Like I said, look and find out the facts, and you take perspective yourself, come up with the this grand solution. Nobody else seems to be. I'm giving out solutions. Takes those solutions. Everyone's like, well, you're not going to be able to make it. Really? You know what I could do with a building? If I could rent out a building, change it into a apartment complex. If I could become a complex owner, not a realtor, but a complex owner, I'd fucking make it stupid cheap. And they'd be like, that ain't gonna help the economy. Are you kidding me? Not my plan. My plan is different. So my plan is to have a secured building, being able to rent out for up to a month. Certain rooms for days to weeks become kind of similar. It's like a mixture between a hotel and an apartment. Oh, we already have those. Those are called motels. Well, motels also are very rare. They're really hard to find, too, and they're either always full or they're very what's the word? It's not expensive. They got a lot of stipulations that most travelers can't abide to, and that's what they have to. They have to either abide to those stipulations or go camp, pretty much. And that's where I come in, where I want to open up this place. I want to help the homeless, be able to get homeless people off the streets into a place, get them back on their feet, get them off their fucking criteria, hope to help them out as they're trying to help themselves. So, and that means by having a laundry site on site, having micro units on top of regular units, only giving out the micro units to weeks out to months out, and nothing more. So no year leases, it's only to help those who really significantly help. So the bottom floor, if I were to do a 4-story building per se, let's just say it was a 4-story hotel that I snag. Take all the fucking first floor units, make them micro units, give them all a little small fridge. They already have the fridge and the microwave and all that, little kitchen setup and a bed, and they're got their bathroom, and that's all they need, right? Just that little room. Then you set up to where it's like $50 a week, $50 to $300 a month. Now they come in, they pay up front for the month. They have their self. They have a card that's only in and out of the room. We still come in and do the cleaning, so they still have to pertain to some rules about cleanliness. But as long as they're not doing shooting up or blah 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 doing drugs, which you're gonna have them, okay? You can't deny it. You're gonna have them. And some of them are going to be doing stuff that you probably don't want to be cleaning up, but it's just people. People are people. But what they're there for is to help themselves, and they have to be on a schedule. They have to have, things with court orders, or it has to be people who are really struggling, trying to make a difference, trying to help themselves, trying to benefit themselves. They're going to be just the sloppy ass fucking druggie on the streets. Well, then that's just the homeless. You can't help that. You're going to have homeless people. You're going to have people who give up and just quit, get thrown out into the streets. I'm talking about people who have places, who get kicked out, who have nowhere else to go, need a stupid cheap place for just a couple nights, for a couple of weeks, for just a month, and that's what it's going to be. You can only stay up to a month before renewing and then having to change rooms. Renew, you change a room, that way we can clean up that room and rent it out to somebody else. And you can have another room. That's the thing, is it's going to be a transversive thing where nobody can come in and permanently stay. It is not a permanent stay. It's a hotel, motel / thing. And it's really to help people with disabilities, with, being kicked out quickly, with not having a place. Say their place got burned, they need a place to stay for a couple, for up to a week or so, stuff like that. And I want to set up. They're going to be called. Actually, I don't know what I'm going to call them, but I'm going to call them something that would be substantial, either where I can have a franchise and have them say like 4 in each city or in each town. 4 major health centers, but they're not really health centers. They're going to be like help centers. I'm not sure yet exactly how I would stipulate it, because it's not for a permanent stay. It's for travelers who come in, need a place, who can't stay at a hotel. Say the hotels are full, and hopefully that we're not full. That would be the other cases. Hopefully, these centers wouldn't be full either. But that's one of my dreams. That's one of my outcomes I'm trying to do with helping out communities. It's one of my ideas that I have that we try to pursue. But you have to make it stupid fucking cheap. It has to be stupid fucking cheap. You cannot play roles that go up against with what is going on with society, because it just doesn't fucking work. And those help centers they wouldn't be able to be government funded unless I could make a way to make them government funded. That way I wouldn't have to worry about the economy and keeping up with the bills and stuff, because that would be a high stake bill to be able to sustain. And I probably wouldn't be making my quota. However, if I was a stupid cheap process, I always had a room available, and I always gave certain stipulations between the homeless and families, or homeless families and travelers. I have to categorize those 3 ordeals, because you have different people and different types of travelers. You have truck drivers who come in. You have single individuals who are moving out of state. You have journalists traveling throughout other cities and states. You have, all that is what I'm talking about. Like those types of people that you see traveling or get stuck out in the cold, or who are just struggling. Those are the types of people that I'm looking to target for this type of business to work. Now, again, that's where the name is going to come in. That's where the policies are going to start coming in. Everything that I have idealed for this to work in the manner that it's going to work, to be able to make that boost of income, is kind of what I'm looking for. But it's going to be hard to even get that even to drop, because I don't have the money to go get a fucking place. But when I do, that's one of my ideas that I'm trying to pursue. So hoping that one of these ideas can help process our economy a little bit smoother, because people are going batshit crazy. You want to know what? I'm one of those people who are going batshit crazy about the way the prices are going up, the way that things are happening to where nobody can afford shit, And it's just absolutely ridiculous, you know. And you have to be rich to be able to make it in this world. And it's like the rich ain't gonna fucking do anything. They can't even fucking fend for what they have anymore because they're like too caught up in their money anymore. And they don't care about their business. They're letting it go to shambles because they don't care. And it's like, I care. We all care. But how can we care and the people who need to care not care? So that's all I'm saying. Until things can get better, you know, we have to start we have to not utilize, what the fuck is the right word? Oh, why am I struggling with words today? It's 9:30 in the morning. I'm usually not awake and at work. Utilizing unity, I guess, would be the correct phrase, but there's still a word that kind of connects that better. I don't. Anyway, I just feel like this world is fucked and doomed, and yet people just want to watch it be doomed, and I kind of do at the same time, but I really don't, because this is my home, and I love my home, and I don't want to see my home destroyed. And I really don't want to see other homes destroyed. I really don't like what's going on. I don't understand why we have to play this game of I'm better than you, and it sucks to be you, and oh, it's not happening to me, so oh well, I don't have to worry about it. Oh man. Just hearing about it is enough for me to fucking boil up inside me like, I'm done. I'm done pertaining to this. I am done hurting other humans, regardless of their fucking race, regardless of their country origin, regardless of where they're at, regardless of who they are. I'm done fucking hurting humans. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of watching it. I'm tired of fucking seeing it in my backyard. I'm tired of fucking hearing about it. I'm done. How many more people are done? Everybody's done. Nobody fucking wants this shit, but we have to follow through with our government. Why? Why? Do you understand what happens when ants rebel against their queen? They appoint a new queen. That's just all that needs to happen, man. People just need to take action for themselves. They need to know what they're standing up for. They need to know, you know, people. I'm sorry, but I think everybody needs to know certain key factors of life and what goes on in their community and what goes on in certain aspects of our government, just because it affects our lives. It affects our lives. We need to know about it. I think everybody's this huge wall of, I don't want to talk about politics. I don't want to talk about religion. I just want to enjoy video games. Well, that's great. I want to enjoy video games. Can you not see what the fuck is happening to where I can't even sit and play a video game without thinking about this shit because of what's going on? I can't just sit by and play a game and ignore the fact that, you know, we are at the brink of a civil war, a nuclear war, a tyrannous war. Fucking, we have here in Denver, we had cartel members taking people hostages out of their fucking apartment complexes and you know, basically taking over sections of Aurora. Here in Denver, that's only 35 fucking miles away from me. Okay? That's what I'm saying. This is happening here. You don't fucking think America's safe. It's not. Now, granted, that was during fucking Biden's reign. I don't know what happened after that. I have no idea. There's been no talk about jack shit of a fucking compromise, of a raid, of any kind of stipulation that happened with the cartels. Did they fucking just come in for some people, kidnap them, and fucking leave? I don't know. Nobody talked about it. They just into thin air, gone. Regardless if they got, you know, taken down or if the fucking police force moved in on them, I don't know. Nobody fucking knows. So I'm just saying, man, Watching and listening is what a lot of people do. They're sheep, right? I watch and listen because I observe, because I take in facts and I take in consideration of other opinions. I take in consideration of what ifs, and I take in consideration of people's beliefs for how they think. Because some people just don't know. They just don't know, and they're following something that they just feel like is right, and in their mind it is. But if they knew, wouldn't you think that they would stop? That's all I'm saying. We need to just educate ourselves a little bit more with a little bit of everything. It doesn't have to be full-heartedly every single fucking thing. You know, in the depths of science and in the depths of the government and in the depths of lawyership, and but you should know your constitutional rights. You should know to a point of maybe phrasing it better so that people could understand it, because some of the shit even I have struggles understanding through the criteria of wording certain things, how we word things in our laws, because they are stipulations to try to loophole you. They're trying to get you to skip over what that really means. And you're like, wait, I'm thinking of that in a different manner. And you're right. If I were to stop and think of it in a different manner and be like, oh, that's what that fucking means. That means I could have been doing that the whole fucking time. Or I've been doing that wrong this whole fucking time. Or, oh my God, like, I didn't think of it that way because it's worded in such a fucking imprinted way that people don't comprehend what it really actually states in our Constitution. And then people just overlook it, overthink it. And then they get hounded because they're being pressured in the face about what it is that they're truly believing, what it is that they're truly understanding, and then they try to fucking get themselves caught up in the wrap of, oh, well, you said that, so that must be true. Since you said it, well, you said it, not me. It's, but it's like, wait. I meant how I meant it to say for what the Constitution says, but the way that it's said and the way that I said it were two different things, because it doesn't implant throughout my English literature to understand exactly what that fucking meant in the sense of what I thought it was, Shit, man, I've come across some things too and didn't really understand things. That's why I said I grew up fucking brainwashed. I was literally 100% brainwashed. I did not understand shit. And I still think that there's a lot of people out there who are still brainwashed in the same manner, not understanding shit. It's just simple education that we just don't understand. And it's not even the fact that we don't understand. We are just brainwashed to the fact that we don't want to understand. No, you're wrong, because that's not how it was. That's not what I thought. That's not what I was taught. Well, guess what? I'm admitting it too. I was wrong. I was wrong about certain things with religion. Way wrong. And I've been wrong about certain things with the military and the government. And I almost enlisted in the government. I almost wanted to become join up with the military and become part of the government. But I don't want that. Because look at the chaos that they fucking hold under their shoulders. Look at the pressure that they're fucking withstanding, and the corruptness that they're all tied to. All of them. Even in that last video that we watched about Cash's interview with the Senate about being the new director of the FBI. And look how they ridiculed him. Look how they praised him. And then also look how they fucking questioned him. And it's like, okay, yeah, you are being the director, being questioned, being interviewed, being, we want these things to go under. But look how scared they were in keeping the traditions of the FBI alive. Because they knew that this was going to affect them as well, and they were scared for it. And they even said, we all know each other. We're all friends here. That's a fucking scare tactic. That is 100% a scare tactic. I'm sorry to say it, but that's not good. We cannot be friends in the Senate like that if they're only there for themselves. Now, granted, that, yeah, giving him those questions and doubting his substantials wholeheartedly, that's what you need to do. Make sure the person in the fucking seat is gonna be the right person in the seat. It's the same thing for the presidency, right? Why can't we do that with the presidency? Why the fuck do we have this stupid, crazy, stupid debate thing that we just found out is rigged? Oh wait, it's always been rigged. And then there's a video clip too. I'm gonna show too. This is all baffling, man. It is. It's all fucking baffling. So there's another video I saw. I already knew it was rigged. I already knew who and what, and why, and when, and where, and how, because it was rigged for one purpose and one purpose. I'm gonna. Oh look, Cash won it. Looks like he's taken. This is a live ordeal. The first Indian American FBI director. Yep. So he is official now. This is live right now. He's giving a statement at the podium. But no, that's not the one. Where the hell is it? It was just on Instagram. It is on. I did publish it on my. Oh wait, is it here? Was it the Elon Musk inauguration interview? Never did watch that whole thing, did I? How long is it? No, this one's just it's not the whole thing. Ah, shit. No, that's not it. Hold on.
To the assassinations of President John F. Kennedy, Senator Robert F. Kennedy, and the Reverend Dr.
Hold on. Okay, so I found something.
You were flying right over it.
His documents.
Executive order ordering the declassification of files relating to the assassinations of President John F. Kennedy, Senator Robert F. Kennedy, and the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
That's a big one, huh? A lot of people are waiting for this for years, for decades.
So this is on ABC. Live.
And everything will be revealed.
He's finally handing over the documents that are revealing
Okay.
the truth about those. That's awesome.
Give that to RFK Jr.
Yes, sir.
But crazy. Because,
Okay.
again, conspiracies don't hold true. All come
Executive order ordering the
to light. What about,
You were flying. In a few moments, I'll sign a historic.
not this one?
Here,
That's when the
No.
here are the executive
order meant to give him more control. President Trump has signed an executive order meant to give him more control over regulatory government agencies. He's requiring them to send the White House any regulation proposals to be reviewed. The order also says these agencies cannot spend money on anything that doesn't align with the administration. Let's connect now with CBS News Chief White House correspondent Nancy Cordes, who is following all of this for us from West Palm Beach this morning. Nancy, part of the executive order Trump signed says agencies must follow how the president and attorney general interpret the law. Help us understand what that means.
What it means, Errol, is that often various government agencies and departments, as laws come in, they will interpret those laws and incorporate them into their programs and policies. And what this executive order is now saying is that actually, no, those decisions all get made by the Office of the Presidency itself, by the President of the United States. So it's another effort to concentrate power, not in various departments of the government, but actually at the White House itself. And the executive order even goes a step farther, Errol, and says that this even applies to quasi-independent government agencies like the Federal Communications Commission or the Securities and Exchange Commission, the Federal Election Commission, that have long had some autonomy from the White House, and in fact were created that way. What this executive order is now saying is that they've got to run their interpretations of the law by the White House as well, and that their funding could be impacted if the White House determines that they are making decisions without White House input.
And Nancy, one of the more remarkable comments from President Trump was on the war in Ukraine that aired yesterday. President Trump said Ukraine, quote, should have ended it after 3 years. You should have never started it. What does that tell us about how the president views Russia's invasion?
Well, it would appear, Errol, that at every turn, when he is asked about this invasion, he tends to find fault not with the Russians who invaded, but fault by the Ukrainians who were invaded. Not only did he say yesterday that the Ukrainians never should have started this war, which is obviously patently false, but he also accused the president of Ukraine of dragging his heels on cutting a deal, and he said that President Volodymyr Zelensky of Ukraine has an approval rating that is now at 4%, which is not true. Zelensky's approval rating is at about 50%, similar to President Trump's approval rating here in the United States. He also criticized Zelensky for imposing martial law, suggesting that that's undemocratic, again, without acknowledging that the reason that martial law has been imposed in Ukraine is because it was invaded by its much larger and more powerful neighbor. And this is really, it really goes beyond semantics, Errol, because what it indicates to the Ukrainians and what they worry about is the fact that as the president moves quite quickly to begin negotiations with Russia over ending this war, they fear that he is going to conduct those negotiations on Russia's terms and not on theirs.
Really interesting. Nancy Cordes joining us from West Palm Beach. Thank you, Nancy.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, like, again, what do we do? You know, like, how?
Back to the White House briefing. Stephen Miller just taking a question now.
Encouragement from the media to deport as many illegal aliens as humanly.
President Trump has signed an executive order meant to give him more control over regulatory.
Okay. Yeah, it's crazy. I thought this was funny. I thought this was hilarious. Roseanne Barrs in a fucking music video with, dude, this is hilarious. Let's watch this. This is awesome. And this hit #1 Billboard because they put an actress in it, and now it's getting so fucking lit. It's everywhere, and this is amazing. I think this is awesome. Is it not gonna play? Let me refresh. Hold on.
That's why they're trying to turn Becky into Dan.
Hold on, this is easy. Hold on. Tom McDonald. It's called Daddy's Home. This is hilarious.
We won, you mad, it's done, too bad, boo-hoo, so sad. tears. That's a fact. You got lipstick all on your beard. You're a man, that is cap, that is cap, 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 cap. You pretending you're accepting, that's an act. You hear pat, 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 pat. If you want our freedom, come and take it back. Bet you can. We want it, you mad.
That's a strong message. If you want our freedom, come and take it back, but you can't.
We want it, you mad. You cry, we laugh.
Not I love song.
They try to cancel me and say that I'm a racist. Fuck you! They can't get me with that jam. Wanna take away my right to go and say this. Well, listen up, cause this game is going bad. With the facts, 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 facts,
hilarious.
facts. Why they trying to turn Becky into
Get it, Roseanne.
You get tap, tap, tap.
Oh, hell yeah, I'm loving this.
Screw Eminem. I'm Roseanne. We want it, you mad. It's done. Too bad. Ooh, so sad.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. This is awesome.
You cry, we laugh, we wave the flag. If you mad about it, go and cry about it. Shave your head and wear a shirt that says you're woke. If you can't handle a lot of facts and make up lies about it, say goodbye to Joe, your daddy's coming home.
That's not a wig. That's fucking dope.
It's done, too bad, boo-hoo, so sad. Now your daddy's home. We won, you mad, you cry, we laugh, we wave the flag. Now your daddy's home. We won, you mad, it's done, too bad, boo-hoo, so sad. We won, you mad, you cry, we laugh, we wave the flag. Now your daddy's home.
Nice. I like it. I enjoy the song. I enjoy what it's about. I know it's about Trump, but you know what? It's about America. Not about Trump. It's about America. So stand up, America. Listen to the people. Don't listen to the fucking people. Listen to the people. People are where it's at, right? That's why we have social media. That's exactly why we have social media. We listen to the people. Yeah, there's fakes out there. There's crazies and delusions out there, but you know, there's still you can tell. You can tell who's being truthful and factual. Who's being honest and humble? You can tell. Anyway, gaming industry. I have been trying to kind of keep up with some new stuff coming out. There is a new game that just dropped. I really do want to get it. God, I really just don't know how I'm going to be able to get it, but I really want to get it. Ugh. We were playing throwbacks last night. But one of the throwbacks that I was hoping for an awesome remake was Dynasty Warriors, and I didn't realize that they brought Dynasty Warriors back from PS3 and PS4 era in the PlayStation Marketplace. But they've been actually trying to bring back some of the older PS2 ones too. This new one, Dynasty Warriors Origin, is fantastic looking. It looks way upgraded, more updated, like way better. It just looks way better. Plus, you have the ability to create your own character now, and choose your own weapons and stuff. I'm so fucking fully into that. Really want to get into that. That's one of my favorite games that I used to play on the PS2 is Dynasty Warriors. Really, I mean, it's not a whole lot to the game, but the game premise and the storylines is still pretty fun. It's very historical as well. Try to keep it with historical features. I think it's amazing. I definitely want to try and get it. Anything else on gaming industry though, as far as that goes? Have any new updates? I'm trying to see when Final Fantasy VII Part 3 is going to drop, which the word on it for a while. Some people are saying it probably won't drop to 2028. If that's the case, that's ridiculous. Because the fucking technology is growing so fast that we're going to have a PlayStation 6 soon. And I want to keep all these goddamn games together on the same fucking console, for one. And two, if you're going to fucking wait till the next console generation, then god damn it, you're going to have to remake all the other two for that one as well. And then I'm going to be pissed because I want them all to be on the same fucking console so that I have the collection, but whatever. I have PS5, PS4, and PS6 versions. Like, dude, what the hell? Anyway, let's see. What is happening in the video game industry? Everyone's still talking about the fucking GTA 6. When is it going to release? Is it going to release this year finally? Are they going to release it with the console? Dude, nobody knows. Stop talking about it. It'll release when it releases. And you know, for all I care, I'm not ready for 6 yet. I still have 5. And I still love and enjoy 5. I just haven't been on it. I need to get back onto that. But too many damn games out there to enjoy. They're too expensive that some people don't even get the fucking whole. What is this? They're redoing The Hobbit or The Lord of the Rings with Tom Holland? Are you fucking. What? I'm done. Why are we remaking Awesomes? Like, what the fuck? I heard that they're doing a sequel to Game of Thrones too. Like an actual sequel. There's gonna be Jon Snow coming back and all the, all of them coming back for a sequel to Game of Thrones. There is no talk on anything, bro. Everything's GTA 6. It's not. Okay. Let's go to IGN. See what IGN has in store for us today. IGN says the latest movies, Mickey 17's under review. That actually looks pretty fun to watch. I really don't. I'm not a huge Pattinson fan, but I don't like his voice in that movie. Trailers that they showed. But the concept of the movie actually looks really good. Dragon Ball The Breakers official season 8 Raider trailer. Jenna Ortega is in this new movie called The Monkey. Because I fucking want to see that. I've been waiting for that to come out. No, I don't want. Why is IGN doing cartoons and movies and shit? What the fuck happened to IGN? I thought this was just the video game world. Now we're doing all sorts of shit. They even have shit on the White House. Why is Congress on IGN's fucking homepage? Can a 110-year-old really run for Congress? What the fuck, dude? And what the fuck? 110 years old? Jesus Christ, man. Shouldn't be running for anything. Magic. Oh, that's right. Magic the Gathering has Final Fantasy cards. I gotta get those. And they're selling out fast. I gotta get me one. How can I get one? I want a pack. I want them all. Can I get a fat pack of them? I want a fucking fat pack. Dude, this is gonna get me back into Magic. They're $20 for a starter kit. They're $70 bundles. Play booster box with 30 packs is $209. They have $600 fucking collector's editions commander deck bundles. Oh my god, dude. Final Fantasy has Magic cards. I fucking want. I so want. Those are sold out. The Limit Break deck, commander deck for $70 on Amazon is sold out. This one's sold out. It's got the Blitz. It's got oh shit, that's Final Fantasy X character. Shit, what the hell's his name? Starts with a T. Dude, they got Final Fantasy 15. They got dude, what? And that's Final Fantasy 13. Dude, you have all your different Final Fantasy lead characters in a commander's deck. That's fucking sick. Do they have Tifa, Barrett? I want 7, bro. Give me 7. Final Fantasy 7. Final Fantasy 6. Final Fantasy 10, Final Fantasy 14, not 15, 14, and Final Fantasy 13. No. When is that? 14? I don't know. But they have four of the Final Fantasy packs. Pretty dope. Gotta have that. Gotta have that. I want that. Games. There we go. Videos, games. I want games. Come on. No TV. Just games. Genshin Impact. God, they're still talking about GTA 6. Elden Ring. Can't wait till Nintendo Switch 2 comes out. I really want to get me a Switch 2. I was gonna get me a Switch 2 regardless. To get it. I can't do that. Purchase a whole fucking new Switch. I'll also just wait for the Switch 2, right? Is the Switch 2 out yet? Or is it still every Switch game releasing before the Switch 2? Nope. Switch 2 is not out yet. Didn't Microsoft just announce they're done creating games with Xbox? And Xbox is gonna die? Didn't they just announce that? I'm pretty sure that PlayStation and Xbox are trying to make a deal right now. Magic the Gathering full release schedule for 2025. That's all it's talking about right now. It's really nothing. Fellowship takes the new MMO. No, the new MM out of MMORPGs in a super fun way. What? How the fuck? How does that work? Oh, and Indiana Jones: The Great Circle. I really wanted to play that, but that's a PC only game. I don't even have a PC that would be able to run that. Marvel Rivals is under review as well, so that game's doing quite well, quite good. Everybody shit out of that, as I knew they would. You know, it's a Marvel. Everybody's all fucking extravaganza about Marvel, even though it's the same game as fucking Overwatch, literally, or Paladins. It's just the same. It's just, oh, we're Marvel characters. Everybody will play that one over the other two, and they're all three free. All three of them. Really stupid. Oh, it's an Xbox exclusive. Son of a bitch. Well, I mean PC, that would make sense. Microsoft. So Xbox has it and we don't. Well, son of a bitch. That is one game I actually do want. No, it says PlayStation right here. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. PlayStation 5. What the fuck? Well, goddamn it. How come I don't see this on the marketplace? Now I'm gonna have to check this and see if it's on the marketplace because I really wanted this game. I was gonna pre-order it and everything, but then I found out it was only gonna be for PC. I didn't get it. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. I'll look it on PlayStation or on Amazon. They can see. Well, guys, let's see. I don't know. It's 10 o'clock. I think I'm going to break off for this for now and get out of here. I do appreciate those listening, watching. I hope, you know, we can all figure this out and hope that we can start changing America, start changing ourselves, start changing the things around us, becoming better. So this was insightful. Let me know. If you have questions, I'm always open to questions. If you want to join me here on one of these episodes, we are looking for people to come in, join. You can sign up on my Discord, so hit that follow button. Don't forget to come check me out on Discord. Check out my projects on fnaworld.substack.com. Check out my new merch as well as the sales we got going on. We have $16 t-shirts right now on sale. I do have a couple of brand new t-shirt designs posted on my website, fnaworld.threadless.com. Check that out. I'll put the links down. As always,